What's up, guys? This is Abs the Evil Hero, and today I'm going to be showcasing my Cyber Dragon deck profile. Now, I've been looking forward to doing this for quite a while. I've been putting it off because I've been busy with work and everything. Oh, hey, I haven't had the time. Even with the box openings as well, I barely have time to do those. But that was then. This is now, and yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the profile. So, first things first. Three Cyber Dragon, duh, because it's Cyber Dragon deck, of course. The man of the deck. Yeah, summon him. Just special summon him when your opponent controls. If you don't control a monster and your opponent does, you can special summon him. Yeah, freebie. For the babies, three hurts. 3 hurts. So yeah, he becomes Cyber Dragon while on the field or in the grave. You can only use one of the following effects of hurts once per turn. And if you special summon, you can make his level become 5 until the end of this turn. And you can't special summon the rest of the turn except machine monsters. So yeah, this deck is machine anyway, so you're not gonna really be special summoning anything too much of anything else. And if you send to the graveyard, you can add one Cyber Dragon from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So if you have like a core in the grave, you can add him too because it becomes Cyber Dragon while it's there. So yeah, so 3 him, 3 core. So when he's summoned, when he's normal summoned anyway, add one Cyber spell trap card from your hand. Now you can't add Overload Fusion. You can't add Overload Fusion, so do be wary of that. And I do run that in here. So yeah, if your opponent controls a monster and you control, and you control no monster, you can banish him and then special summon one Cyber Dragon from your deck. Yeah, so it's quite cool. But you can only use his effect once per turn. And his name is Cyber Dragon on the field in the grave. So yeah. So 3 him, three Cyber Dragon Master. I've seen people they use 2, maybe 1, but 3 always works fine. 3 works fine for me. Yeah, it works fine for me. It just do me quite well. So yeah, his name becomes Cyber Dragon while on the field or in the grave. You can discard one other monster, special summon this card from your hand, and if this card is normal summon special summon, you can target one machine with 2100 attack or defense in your grave, special summon it. Also, but you can't special summon monster for the rest of the turn except for machines. So yeah, like I said earlier, deck is mainly machines anyway. Yeah, so 3 Galaxy Soldier. So you can send one other light monster from your hand to the graveyard, special summon him in defense position. When he's summoned, you can add one Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand. So yeah, you can just recycle him, and of course he's a level 5 as well, so it works with Nova and Infinity. So there you go. Now of course now for the hand traps. Three draw Lockbird, So just a it's a staple card, yeah. So it's a staple card. So yeah, cards added from the main deck to your opponent's hand. So if a card is added from the main deck to your opponent's hand, except during the draw phase, you can send it to the graveyard for the rest of this turn. Cards can't be added from either player's main deck to the hand. So yeah, just do it on your opponent's turn. It's not gonna be a big issue for you. Yeah. 3/3. So yeah, 3 Ash staple. Don't really go into him. Yeah. So that's it for the monster lineup. I don't need to go into detail with Ash. Everybody knows what it does. So yeah. Monster lineup done. Now for the spells. 3 Cyber Emergency. So add one light machine monster that can't be normal summoned, or one Cyber Dragon from your deck to your hands. That you can add Galaxy Soldier or what's it called, or Cyber Dragon. So from your deck to your hand. So yeah, you can add it from your deck to your hand, and if the activation of this card is negated by opponent's card, if it's at the graveyard, you can discard one card, add it back to your hand, so you can just recycle it. There's no use in getting rid of it. Yeah. 3 dupe. Machine dupe. So yeah, target one machine monster you control 500 attack or less, special summon up to 2 machine monsters from your deck with the same name as them. Now I played this really stupidly. I didn't really know this until like a couple years on with the machine dupe, but I didn't know you could do Cyber Core and then special summon 2 Cyber Dragon from the deck. It's just a stupid maneuver on my part. Yeah, so it just goes to show how back then I was off the game, but now I understand it. So yeah, sick card. It's 3M. 2 Cyber Repair Plant. So if a Cyber Dragon is in your graveyard, you can activate one of these effects. If you have 3 or more Cyber Dragon in your graveyard at activation, you can activate both effects and resolve in sequence. You can activate one Cyber Repair Plant per turn, yeah, of course. So add one light machine monster from your deck to your hand. Target one light machine monster in your graveyard, shuffle that target into the deck. Yeah, that's it. So 2 of him. One Overload Fusion. Yeah, so fusion summon a dark machine monster from your extra deck by banishing materials listed on it from the field or grave. So yeah, sick card. I was thinking about running some other. I was thinking about changing up the extra deck. Pretty simple. I'll get to it in a bit. One Cyberlord fusion. So fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that lists a Cyber Dragon as a material by shuffling the fusion material monsters on it into the deck from among your cards on the field and your face-up banish cards. But monsters you control cannot attack for this turn except the fusion summon monster. So yeah, it's nice. It's kind of really ridiculous. It's kind of expensive actually. Good when the Sisters of the Rose comes out. The reprint of Sisters of the Rose will probably get another one of these. Yeah, one Cyber Rev system, so like more or less like a monster reborn, a monster reborn in a way. So especially one Cyber Dragon from your hand or graveyard, and it can't be destroyed by card effects. One for one, one for one. One Foolish Burial, like everybody knows what it does. Okay, now that's the spells. Let's move on to the traps. So yeah, one Cybernetic Overflow. So banish Cyber Dragon monsters with different levels from your hand, office up on the field and or graveyard. Then destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. So if this card is on the field, it's destroyed by a card effect. Add one cyber spell trap card from your deck to your hand. So yeah, you can just banish Cyber Dragons, and after that, pop as many of your opponent's monsters, and after that, you go. So yeah, it's probably and if this is okay. Sorry, if this card is destroyed. If this card in the field is destroyed by a card effect, add one. Yeah. So what you can do is just get rid of him. So. Oh, I lost my train of thought for a second. So yeah, banish as many of those and add Cyberlord fusion. So you have a clean field. Okay. Three evenly match. Thinking about taking these out, running some other stuff. Just side them. They're better off just as being side. I'll take them out, run maybe Nibiru or something. I mean, who knows? We'll get to it. And 2 impermanents. I took out the one, but I'm thinking about putting it back in. But I'm thinking about just putting it back in. You know, I think it's just really odd running 2. I think I'll probably take out one of the evening matches, put another infinite permanence in, and take out the other 2 for something else. Who knows? Okay, so that was all the traps. Oh, that was all the monsters, spells, and traps. Let's move on to the extra deck. So yeah. Just gonna grab them. So yeah, for the fusions, 2 Chimera Tech Mega Fleet. So you can send 1 Cyber Dragon monster and a monster in the extra monster zone, and it could be either side. So 1 monster in the extra monster zone, so it could be either side. So it cannot be used as a fusion material. Must first be fusion something extra deck by sending the above cards from either field to the graveyard. The original attack of this card becomes 1200 times the number of fusion material monsters used for its fusion summon. Used for its special summon. Yeah, I heard that when the Master Wolf 5 came out, this is going to be cut down, but it's still useful. Run to him. 2 Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. So yeah, 2 Cyber Dragon monsters. So a fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above fusion materials. When this card is fusion summoned, you can target spell trap cards on the field up to the number of fusion materials used for its fusion summon. Destroy them. Once per turn, you can send up to 2 light monsters from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, for each monster sent to the graveyard, this card gains 1 additional attack during each battle phase. Yeah, so it's pretty busted. So to him. 1 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. So 1 Cyber Dragon and 1 more Machine Type monsters. Can't be used for as a fusion material. Must first be special summoned to an extra deck by sending the above cards from either field to the graveyard. Don't use pawn position. The original attack of this card becomes 1,000 for each number of fusion materials for fusion summon. So yeah, you can pop him out. Go for like that. Go for the end. Now I'm running 1 Cybertron. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna test him out. I'm thinking about running Cyber End Dragon as well, but I'm not sure. So I'm using him because he's 2/8 body, a 2/8 body, and he can hit twice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about keeping him. I don't know. I might take him out and run something else. That's for the fusions. So that's for the fusions. We'll move on to the links. One Olmirage. 1 Linkuriboh. 1 Cyber Dragon Seeger. So Seeger is that 2 machine monsters, including 1 Cyber Dragon. This card Main becomes Savage Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard during each battle phase. If this card was not declared an attack, you can target one machine monster you control with 2100 or more attack. For the rest of this turn, that monster gains 2100 attack and defense. Also, neither player takes any power damage from attacks involving this monster. You can only use this effect of Savage Dragon Seeker once per turn. So yeah, it's not bad. It's alright. It's just the one-off. Now we'll move to the Xyz. I think the Xyz are you can argue the fusions or the Xyz are the bulk of the deck. So yeah, we have two Nova. So you can do two level 5 machine type monsters. Once per turn, you can detach one Xyz Missile from this card and target one Cyber Dragon in your graveyard. Special summon that target. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can banish one Cyber Dragon monster from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard. This card gains attack. This card gains 2100 attack until the end of this turn. If this card is in your possession and is sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect, you can special summon one machine type monster from your extra deck. Yeah. So you can use it bringing out any of the bodies. So of course, where Nova is, there's also Infinity. So yeah, so I run to him. So once per turn you can also Xyz summon Cyber Dragon Infinity by using Cyber Dragon Nova. You control as a material, transfer it to material. So this card gains 200 attack for each material attached to it. Once per turn, you can target one face-up attack position monster on the field, attach it to this card as a face-up material. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, you can detach one material from this card and negate the activation if you do it. So yeah, so it's effectively it's an Appaloosa in a way, and you can just keep nicking monsters from your opponent's field. So yeah, one Constellar Pleiades. It's just staple. It's level 5, so I run him, and of course, and I'm testing this guy out, running one Zeus, Divine AA Sky Thunder. So yeah, you can summon him. So you can summon him by using one Xyz monster you control after it's battled, so you don't need to do the level 12. And yeah, but here comes the best part. It's a quick card. You can detach 2 materials from this card and send all cards from the field to the graveyard once per turn. If a card you control is destroyed by battle or by opponent's card effect, you can attach one card from your hand, deck, or extra deck to this card. So yeah, I run him because I think how many? About 5 Xyz monsters. And yeah, it's just a good body to have. Yeah, I'm thinking about changing the deck up a little bit, adding the one, taking out the evenly matched, running in the one in permanence, another permanence, and who knows, might change the extra deck up a little bit too. But yeah, that's it. We're there, but that's just about it. So what else? So I got my Genesis Impact coming in, the 4th of December. Might come in before, just like my gold did. But we'll see about that. There's that, and I think I maybe have 8 to 10 boxes of Blazing Vortex coming in February. Wait for that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy the ghost rare box. I just got to see how money looks and everything. But yeah, if you like the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you think I could change anything or I should add or take away stuff out, just let me know. Yeah, and yeah, Evil Hero, and yeah, that's all. Yeah, Evil Hero GG.